The world's best players over the age of 50 were in action last week at the Senior Open Championship. The venue was the stunning Sunningdale Golf Club just west of London, and the field was hugely impressive with no fewer than 32 major champions with 77 major titles between them. Some of the all-time legends of the game were looking to add another trophy to the cabinet. Among them was the defending champion Bernhard Langer, fresh from making the cut at St Andrews.
Oh, it was fun. It was great to be back at St Andrews and playing the Open Championship there. Maybe for my last time, we don't know. So it was just too bad with the weather, but it was all the same for everybody.
At Royal Porthcawl last year, Langer blitzed the field at the Senior Open Championship by a massive 13 shots. The five-time senior major winner took time out this year to give a masterclass for youngsters at a venue he loves coming back to.
Well, last year was awesome. Just loved Royal Porthcawl and the way it played. It was very tough, very bouncy and firm and windy and all the rest of it. It was a real challenge and I was on top of my game and it was a lot of fun to win by that much.
The German is as popular as ever and once again was expected to lead the charge.
Yeah, it's terrific. I've always enjoyed Sunningdale. The game's been pretty decent, so there's a lot of competition, a lot of tough competition here. Great field, a lot of the Americans came over, which is fantastic to see, and I should do well, but you never know in this game.
Along with Langer, the field featured the master, Tom Watson. He also enjoyed a tumultuous open send-off at St Andrews. 3 days later, Tom was looking for his 6th senior major and 3rd senior open title, and as ever, he proved to be the fans' favourite. He was joined by another crowd puller, Miguel Angel Jimenez, a 2-time winner since joining the tour 12 months ago, while Jeff Maggert's looking to make it a hat-trick of senior majors this year.
Well, there's some great players playing the tour, obviously. Colin's been playing very well since turning 50, and Bernhard, he's a machine. He plays well every week, no matter if it's this tour or another tour, so he's tough to beat. Maybe we don't hit it quite as far as we used to when we were younger, but the rest of the game that the guys bring to the course every week is very, very competitive, and it's a lot of fun to be out here.
We all can play, we all can hit the ball. There's no quite, look at the range there, they're all hitting the ball fantastically well. It hits the mental approach around Sunningdale that has to be strong and has to be 100%. That's why the favourites here are the guys that have the mental attitude, a la Bernhard Langer, that type of guys, the Jeff Maggerts of this world, who think before they hit the ball as opposed to some guys think after they hit it. It's a massive difference.
Another recent addition to the ranks is Jesper Parnevik. In his rookie season, the colourful Swede is fired up and ready to make a go of it in the seniors.
Turning 50s, I guess, is never a good thing, but in this case, it's a very good thing. And I see so many good friends here that I haven't seen for a while, and it's been a blast so far. And coming back to Europe now to play my first Senior Open, it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm actually pretty delighted with how the body's been holding up. I've been injured for probably 6-7 years now, and haven't really been able to practice or swing, and I've been able to play pretty well. And the game is pretty good, I have to say. I haven't played much this summer now, I have to admit. I've been in Sweden with my parents and my family and so on, but the body holds up so I can practice and I can swing full speed, which is great.
Before the tournament began, the course looked well worth every bit of praise it received, with the Heathland layout pristine, primed and ready. The last time the Senior Open was played at Sunningdale was in 2009, and the winner that week was the boss of the Moss himself, Loren Roberts. If successful again this time, he'd match Tom Watson's haul of 3 Senior Open championships, and he remembers drawing inspiration from the man himself.
One of the things I remember, and I always tell this story, is that I was out here playing a practice round on Monday after 2009, and that was the year Watson at Turnberry, would have won the golf tournament if he hadn't made the bogey there in the last hole. And I remember seeing him out on the practice on Monday afternoon, for heaven's sakes, after that, and I saw him out practicing, and I asked him, gee whiz, Tom, gosh, we were rooting for you, we feel bad and all that, and he said, hey, this is a new week, this is a new tournament, let's go get him, and that just says a lot about attitude, and I picked up that attitude for the week, and I think it really helped.
The tournament was played in a typical English summer, so the weather conditions on the final day were a long way less than perfect. But as usual, Tom's attitude shone through the gloom. A closing birdie at 18, the highlight. Shot of the day, though, came from the club of the cigar-smoking Spaniard Jimenez. His second to the par 5 14th kicked on, hit the flag, and almost dropped for an albatross. Tied for the lead at 10 under going into the final round, Colin Montgomerie shot his third 67 of the week, but it was only enough for third place. And as usual, Bernhard Langer was again in the mix. A final round 64 as he finished just one shot back. But the story of the week was the American Marco Dawson. The overnight leader had just 2 professional wins coming into the tournament, but held his own in illustrious company. An eagle on 15 was followed up by sinking this long putt for birdie on 18 for a one-shot victory and his first major. Another strong showing from Jeff Maggert saw the American tied for 7th, with many of golf's greats just missing out. But it was all about this man, Marco Dawson, the senior British Open champion.